Pete Hegseth, the woman abuser himself, who cheats on his first wife with someone who works at Fox News, impregnates another woman while he's dating somebody. I mean, it's just, and they preach Christianity to us, right? And these are the same people who support Donald Trump. They're the biggest hypocrite losers on the planet.
Thank you for actually seeing what happened, because I've gone to like other places. I don't have Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, but I've noticed that everyone from MSNBC to CNN to Midas Touch has been ridiculing Hegseth, rather than actually focusing on a dictator telling officers, hey, civilians that are Democrat voters are the enemy. We're at war with your cities. Because that's what I heard, man. Like, I'm a retired Marine, and that was actually really worrying and troubling to me.
I think there's a way that we could do both. I understand what you are saying. Make no mistake about it. You are 100% correct. The stuff that Hegseth was saying, it's like a dictatorship. And what Donald Trump said about the enemy, not talking about our foreign adversaries, but talking about American citizens that are, the enemy within. You're absolutely right. And the stuff that Pete Hegseth said, really discriminatory towards women, just horrible stuff. I think there's a way that we could do both, though. I mean, go after the character or lack thereof of Pete Hegseth. We know that he's a woman abuser, according to his own mother. He's a terrible human being. And we can also say what they are putting forth is Project 2025, attacks on women, attacks on Americans. And I think there's a way that we could do both. So I get what you're saying, but we can't forget who Pete Hegseth is as well. I think there's a way we could do both. Does that make sense?
I don't know, but I just wish the media would focus on that part.
Richard, can I ask you a question real quick? By the way, thank you for your service.
Yes.
How do you feel knowing that a news commentator who was only on the weekends, he wasn't even like a main news commentator, is up in front of the military, in front of career military people, not just people that came in and left, and which is fine. And he's berating them and belittling them to their face. What do you think of that?
That kind of reminds me of Rumsfeld back when we were in Iraq. And we're actually told by command to stop asking about armor because we're getting blown up and we didn't have armored Humvees. So somebody actually asked him out there, he's like, hey, man, why are we picking up scraps for metal and putting it on our Humvees? We don't have the equipment that we need. Dude got chewed out by command. He was ostracized.
Weren't they taking bulletproof vests and lining the inside of the trucks with Kevlar because they wouldn't provide the proper vehicles, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, but it's pretty much the same thing. Like, we're hearing command telling us to shut the fuck up and do it.
Oh, watch language. We can't say the F word. We're on the radio.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, as a veteran, what went through your mind when Donald Trump said he didn't respect John McCain because he was captured? I'm just wondering what went through your mind, because I don't know how any veteran could support this guy. But like when he said that, I thought that should have been the bye-bye. He's done. He can't run. I mean, that should have been disqualifying. What went through your mind when he said that?
I was really worried too, because I kept hearing young kids telling me that they believe that too, that Obama wasn't born here and that he was a secret Muslim. And I'm like, where the hell are these people getting this from? Because I wasn't on Twitter and I was on Facebook and Instagram. And now I'm kind of seeing, like, back then I was really worried about it. Now I'm kind of left out in the cold because I'm still not on those platforms, and I'm still not seeing what most of the public is seeing.
I don't understand how anybody could still support Trump, but let me ask you specifically, how can you be a brave man or woman like yourself who served or be serving and support a guy who dodged the military multiple times, who called people like you suckers and losers, who said he didn't respect John McCain because he was captured? How can anybody who's a veteran support this guy? Like, I just don't. You hate Democrats that much? I don't
understand. Like, he gave us the PACT Act, and I actually see a divide between old veterans and new veterans. The old ones didn't want us to get the post 9/11 GI Bill. They said the 1970s college payment was enough for us to get by nowadays.
Yeah.
Same thing with the PACT Act. So
you're right.
I see old veterans as a different breed. They're still they still like saying racist stuff while in uniform.
I have a lot of veteran friends who love Trump. I do. I still to this day have veteran friends who served in the military, who I respect, who think Trump can't do anything wrong. And I have to be honest with you, they seem like they're in a different reality. I don't understand it.
Yeah, because I served segregated military. I was a secret queer.
Yeah.
I didn't get to come out until afterwards, until I got therapy and everything.
Right.
But yeah, two kinds of military service members: those of us that served for real, and those guys that served and are still pretty much peaking on it nowadays. Rather than seeing it as volunteer service they did to the nation, they see it as something that like makes them better than someone else.
Well, let me say this, sir. I appreciate your service to this country. You're a hero. And quite frankly, I wish there were more people out there like you that are not only heroes, but are reasonable and can call a spade a spade. I appreciate your call, sir.
Thanks
it's good
for the
to
call,
hear from
Richard.
you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for the socialized healthcare, guys.
All right. You got it. You got it.
Yeah,
So,
why not? Canada did.
yeah. Let's go to Dave. Dave is next up on PTL. Hey, Dave, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, did you guys happen to see that when that Pete Hegseth worked for Fox News and he threw that axe and it went over the dang target?
I saw that.
What an idiot.
Such a
and
tool.
This is the guy we got running the freaking military.
The guy's a complete tool.
He is a complete tool.
Yeah, he really is. He's an embarrassment. He's a terrible human being. You see the way he's treated women his entire life. You know, this is kind of like a theme of what I think people that preach about Christianity all the time, because Pete Hegseth is one of those people. And yet, look at what Sean Hannity did. Like, Sean Hannity's a guy who preaches Christianity all the time. He divorces his wife and then starts dating somebody at Fox News that's half his age. How Christian of you. Same thing with Pete Hegseth, the woman abuser himself, who cheats on his first wife with someone who works at Fox News, impregnates another woman while he's dating somebody. I mean, it's just, and they preach Christianity to us, right? And these are the same people who support Donald Trump. They're the biggest hypocrite losers on the planet.
I think that's the point, though. I think the administration likes hypocrites. They like people who are uneducated, who have a bunch of talking points, and they roll out talking points every day, but couldn't hold up one argument. In fact, if Pete Hegseth called into the show, I think he'd get crushed in a debate. I really do.
He's not a very intelligent person, and he's a bad person. And in my personal opinion, racist and bigoted in nature. He also has a tattoo on him that says 100% white.
Oh, and you could tell that tattoo he has. It's, I mean, I don't know if it's Aryan or not, but I'm pretty sure.
What normal white person that doesn't have hateful tendencies would have a tattoo that says 100% white?
Yeah, because that's all you got to say. Is that not inherently obviously racist? Objectively, is it not objectively racist? Can you really have a subjective argument that that's okay?
I will go back to what his mother said. He is a woman abuser, according to his mother. And then he makes his mother go on Fox News and do a retreat.
Right. So no surprise.
Yeah. By the way, she didn't retract what she said.